Oh boy. Zod here, ready to play some Dear Esther. Haven't you ever played this game before? Love this game, it's a good game. Holy shit, it's not really a game, it's just like a walkthrough of the world. We're just going to take it for a little bit, maybe 20 minutes or so. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So let's start off. This is a great game, by the way, if you want to play something and you're living in the Midwest and you are fucking tired of the snow and you are tired of, I don't know, anything that could be like dreary and boring and terrible when you're stuck in February and you haven't seen the sun in a long time. This is kind of like, this is the game that takes you to the coast where it's maybe 60 degrees instead of 10. Okay, anyways, I'm done explaining. We're going to start out. Yes, here we go. Storyline, happy times.
Dear Esther, I sometimes feel as if I've given birth to this island. Somewhere between the longitude and latitude, a split opened up, and it beached remotely here. No matter how hard I correlate, it remains a singularity, an alpha point in my life that refuses all hypothesis. I return each time leaving fresh markers that I hope, in the full glare of my hopelessness, will have blossomed into fresh insight in the interim.
Well, so the narrator does this whole thing. It's kind of poetic. You know what's really cool about this, though? The graphics are really kind of cool. They're a little old school, but man, they kind of really pop out at you in a really great way. They kind of make you feel like you're right there on some dreary island. You can't run. You can't even pick anything up. All you can do is press the right part and look. Oh, those could be like mustard. I don't know. Those are some interesting plants. Maybe they're poppies or something. Anyways, let's take a wander here. Ah, a toilet. Yeah, what is it with every game? Every game lately just starts out with a toilet. There's all you know. A portal. You're flushing a toilet. You got a toilet in Borderlands just sitting right there. And here we are in Dear Esther, and the first thing we come across is a toilet. A dirty, disgusting. Looks like somebody shit in the toilet. The water flew out, and somebody's been rubbing it on the walls. Wow, and then they just decided, well, hell, we'll just use a bucket. Use a little bucket to get some salt water down the old pipes. Maybe they just... Oh, look at this. There's notes. And some reading material that might have turned into toilet paper. But that toilet is dry, and the poop is dry in it too. That's crazy. But at least they got a heater. That looks like a brand new heater to me. That's a little weird. Wow. Okay, so we're in here. The window's broken out. The door came off, right? I mean, we got everything destroyed in this room. I mean, look, the paint's cracked. Everything is going crazy. Oh, and then all of a sudden we come down to this heater, take a closer look, and that thing is damn near unscathed. It's totally like, well, that's brand new. Like, the piping isn't that bad. It looks like it's been broken. But other than that, no rust on the heater whatsoever. Definitely a new install. What the shit? Okay, that's cool. And we got another bucket in the corner, so if you feel like puking, you can do that. There looks like there's some interesting pictures all ripped up to shit in here. Let's go in here and let's check this out. Paint cans, rusty old paint cans. I'm not. Oh, there we go. Looks like somebody was using the sink as a toilet. We got old. Everything's just cracked up and crazy looking. Yeah, everything looks pretty dated. It's pretty out there. There's a book here. What's this say? Can't read it. Don't know. Anyways, but we take a look at the next heater and look at the brand new heater. Nothing wrong with that heater. There's no blemishes or scratches on it. Wait. Now we do have a little bit of wear on the bottom, like in the right. So you see a little crack. That's not good. Can't have a crack in the heater. But the heater looks like it's in pretty good shape. There's some more notes and writing, and somebody really made a dirty mess of this place. There's the I'm assuming this is the kitchen. This is great. That's amazing. Lots of broken windows here. Let's walk in here. Again, brand new. Looks pretty brand new to me. Doesn't look too messed up. Somebody's been writing on the walls again. Can I turn that? Oh, I guess I'm just gonna have somebody threw some paint around. Decided to do a little I don't know, like they're this is the new wave thing to write equational things on a glass wall, but they just did it in here. Like make it look like you're smart inside your bullshit tech office. Anyways, all right, so yeah, some broken stuff. It's broken. Nothing really good in here other than can we read that? Certificate of approval. 100 something electrical. That's the I don't know what the hell. There's some of the same notes. Somebody's been really ripping it up in here. Okay. I am ready to leave, to be honest. Oh, you know what? I have never actually looked up here. I never realized that this was... I think I've been in here, but I never looked up to see that the lighthouse actually goes up a spiral staircase. And there's no way to really get up there, but it's kind of cool to look up there. Who is there? Nobody. Kind of spooky, but this game's not really spooky. It's just kind of a wander around thing. All right, let's get the hell out of here. We're going to move at a nice, slow pace. We've checked out the digs, and we're not digging it so much. Wait, there's another part of it here. More paint cans. Somebody's was really trying to do some touch-up work, I guess. But never got around to it. Oh, hot water heater. That looks old. Definitely looks old. I didn't see a shower anywhere, so maybe they don't do that kind of a thing on this island. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Shut that off. We're gonna walk up the little trail here. There's a radio tower out there. Wow, it says serene. So peaceful. It's so peaceful. It's water tonight. Ah. Now I gotta steer clear of this. Come on. Get around it. Don't fall down. Ocean's coming in.
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom,
You're
so
not
all the
really going to be
creatures
able
of
to
the
read
sea
all that
could
because my
rise at night
picture's
to
in the way.
converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds
116.
left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
Oh, we can see the cave. That's spooky, man. Oh shit, so we can't go that way. More paint cans. These people are really about painting stuff, which is great. Come on. Climb. Climb, man. Oh no, I fell down the cliff. Ow. Ouch, that hurts. What? Why? Why would they do that to me? Throw me down that cliff. I've been up there before. We'll walk around down here for a while. Sort of like crab cages or something. Lobsters. I bet they're lobster cages. Oh, those are roundish, you know? Not gonna do that. Not gonna do the lobster cages. But there is a pair of stairs over here that we can slowly get to this rock.
At night, you can see the lights sometimes from a passing tanker or trawler. From up on the cliffs, they are mundane. Down here, they fugue into ambiguity. For instance, I cannot readily tell if they belong above or below the waves.
Fugue into ambiguity.
Why not everything and all at once? There's nothing better to do here than indulge in contradictions whilst waiting for the fabric of life to unravel.
Am I supposed to be seeing something? I don't know. Somebody's been drawing in the sand again. Some chimpanzee on the island. There's probably chimps on this island. You better watch out. Nothing like that.
Dear Esther, I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean, as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification. My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice at bay. Shot through me caves, my forehead a mount. This aerial will transmit into me so. All overexposed, the nervous system, where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample. I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone.
Well.
You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
Lucky me, look at this. I found like it's like an axle to a car. I don't know what the hell. It's amazing though. It's still got, you know, wow. It's like a vehicle went down into this. But where's the rest of the car? Just that part of the vehicle. Do I get extra points for finding that? I don't think so. This game's really slow. Super slow. I'm watching the time on this because I don't want to bore the living crap out of anybody playing this. But it is kind of cool just to kind of wander all around at a really slow pace. I thought that rock was like a ship at first. It's like front sticking out of the water, but nope, just a rock. Lots of rock, lots of moss on the rock. Moss grows here. Very good to know. That can be some slippery shit. You don't want to jump on that. You hurt yourself pretty bad. Well, let's go to the staircase. Because that's where it's telling us we need to climb. Should be fun. Some more of those mustard grass seeds or whatever that is. That's a new one too right there. There's a different one. I don't know what that is. I bet they're prickly sons of bitches. I bet they are. This is a good game for somebody who's like starting out and trying to learn how to use the keyboard for like the first time. You're playing a game, you want to get into gaming, but you don't know how to play the keyboard and the mouse together, and you're not very coordinated with it yet. So you play something like Dear Esther, and it's like, oh, we'll walk you through it. It's like, we'll walk you through it real slowly. And that's what it does. It takes you through real slowly. Just kind of wander around.
Reading Donnelly by the weak afternoon sunlight. He landed on the south side of the island, followed the path to the bay and climbed the mount. He did not find the caves, and he did not chart the north side. I think this is why his understanding of the island is flawed, incomplete. He stood on the mount and only wondered momentarily how to descend. But then, he didn't have my reasons.
Listen to a narrator. Just kind of wander around. Are you getting bored yet? I'm getting bored. Not really.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boat, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this: to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Not simply of the flesh. Yeah.
We are not like Lot's wife, you and I.
Be like riding a
We
horse.
feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
Now that's interesting. That's different. The vegetation's changing. We got something here. What's that? Some paper somebody threw. This is like garbage trash on this island. Somebody needs to give me one of those like little spear sticks in a bag, and I can go around and clean the place up. It's kind of gross. Kind of gross. Oh, where the shit am I going now? Oh, I'm going down to the ship. It looks like there's an abandoned ship out there. Look at that.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason, or
Connecting with him, I'm
he still spiraled in
connecting.
panic,
Spy.
thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet.
Oh, I got my feet wet. Shit,
Responsibility
that
had made
sucks.
them
I gotta crawl
us,
around here for a little
we'd already
longer with my
passed
feet
beyond
wet.
any
Might as well just get
conceivable boundary of
my
life.
legs wet. Might as well just go underwater. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. That was like kind of scary. Like, what am I seeing? It's almost like I was seeing not death, but like what has happened to the island.
I find myself increasingly unable to find that point where the hermit ends and Paul and I
I'm
begin.
increasingly unable to get up
We are
here
woven into a
and
sodden
check
blanket,
out this
stuffed
boat,
into the bottom of
bro.
a boat to stop the leak and hold back the ocean.
I want to see the boat,
My neck aches from staring up at the aerial.
but I can't do
It
like
mirrors the dull throb in my gut where I am sure I've begun to form another stone. In my dreams,
Fine,
it
we'll
forms
walk
into a
into
perfect
here.
representation of Lot's wife, head over her shoulder, staring along the motorway at the approaching traffic in a vacuum of fatalistic calm.
Turn on that light. Some crazy stuff happening in here, Burp. What's up, Burp? That's pretty cool. More of that hydrogen and CC. Maybe that's like a ghoulie face. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Looks like it's got trees growing out its ears. And this one looks like, I don't know, maybe some kind of octopotamus, some shit. I don't know. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We got another tree, Looks like somebody drew another tree and... Well, somebody left their clothing here. That's a nice tie. But they were nice enough to, like, at least fold up all their really nice, you know, like their suit. Because they never know when they're going to have to go back into the office. And then you got a dead fish. A couple of dead fish sitting next to your suit. That's going to make it, that's not going to make it smell good. Somebody had some toast, some bread, and they were dipping it in a can of paint. That's great. Well, at least they got their priorities straight. Because that's a winner right there. Yeah. Okay. Don Zilia, whatever the fuck his name is. Let's go find him. So we went into this cave. And we found some... Ooh, there's some more stuff, huh? Uh-oh. Cans and stuff are popping around. What is that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Shut. Oh, scared me. I can turn my flashlight off and go back outside. There's gotta be somewhere else to go around here. Gotta pop around, you know. We're back out on the windy slopes. This does kind of remind me, kind of like walking around the beach in like Fort Bragg, maybe, or like somewhere up north. Yeah, a little bit. It's barbed wire fencing here. I mean, why would you need that? You have cattle? Water's very clear. Maybe I'll find something cool in the river. Let's go.
The vegetation here has fossilized from the roots up. To think they once grazed animals here, the remnants of occupation being evidence to that.
I guess they
It is
did
all
graze
sick
animals.
to death. The water is too polluted for the fish. The sky is too thin for the birds, and the soil is cut with the bones of hermits and shepherds. I've heard it said that human ashes make great fertilizer. That we could sow a forest from all that is left of your hips and ribcage, with enough left over to thicken the air and repopulate.
Shit! Stonehenge! Dude, it's Stonehenge. I love Stonehenge. It's amazing. Oh, we got like Celtic Bible and units in chemistry by... Oh, it's a public book company. It's not even like a name. No author on that. Then like a Celtic Bible. Somebody wrote some more crap. Must have died there. I don't know. But all these other stones, they go around the one stone in the center. It's like, this was the king of monkeys. And it looks like some other shit's up against the wall there. I don't know what that means. What does it mean? Okay, we don't care. We're leaving. Going? I don't know. Keep walking. Don't listen to those sounds. Oh, what was that? Oh, what was that? What was that? Is it behind me? Am I going the right way now? What? We got backwards. We're going this way. I'm jumping down. Whoa. I must be entering like a different place.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Oh my god. This is great. Looks like there's a big old barge down there. This is like a lot of people like wreck their shit into this place like all the time, and that's not fun. Where's the fun in that? Yeah, that's a big boat. It's like I'm playing the piano. Wow, okay. That feels great. Anyways, you guys kind of get the point, right? I mean, you get the point. Some creepy music, but it's actually pretty good music. It's not bad. I've heard much worse. Much worse. Go down here to the ship. This one's boring. Sorry. I'm gonna kill it very soon. In the next 2 minutes or so. We'll just kind of walk around here, take a look at all this shit. That's a B-725 T-bomb. Not a bomber. It's like a T-tug or something, you know? It's T-tug. You get on this one and it takes you around, and there might have been circus bears on this because those are big boxes. You never know. They could have been like hauling a bunch of circus bears. The little music they got going and stuff like that, I think it definitely was. It was a circus bear ship. And it all came crashing down when it hit the shoreline, and the skip was like, hey, what's going on? We're going into the rocks. And they're like, well, what about the bears? What about the bears? Well, screw the bears. We don't care. Just let the bears roll out onto the shore. So, you know, what ended up happening is probably dragged in, and then like the bears got out and they started doing their circus act on the shore, juggling and riding around on like a unicycle while the ship and the people just smashed against the rocks. I bet it was a circus. I bet it was fun. Almost as fun as wandering around extremely slow and looking at all the shit that might have been in this. Oh, we can go in here. Grass is growing, and it's been here a really long time. But I bet it's got new heaters. I bet it's got a brand new heating system. Just like in that lighthouse that obviously didn't work. As we can see, obviously didn't work. This is like the beach down at Hayward, man. What's up? broken glass and shit everywhere. Yeah, Tuggy McTuverson. The Tuggy Tugboat. Every kid wants one of these. This is the new model. Every kid's gonna want one of these for the bathtub. You know what I mean? It's gonna be great. Shit, even comes with like little fake rust on the side. You know, the rusts off into the tub. All right, I guess I'm gonna kind of go up here and look around. Look. Check it out. So anyways, this is Dear Esther. This is a very calm walking game for some time-killing pleasure. You know, you just wander around.
I've begun to wonder if Donnelly's voyage here was as prosaic as it was presented. How disappointed not to have found the bones of the holy man. No wonder he hated the inhabitants so. To him, they must have seemed like barnacles mindlessly clinging to a mercy seat. Why cling so hard to the rock? Because it is the only thing that stops us from sliding into the ocean. Into oblivion.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well, let me tell you something. The sun's coming out, and I can see the lighthouse. I think the lighthouse is like where you end up going. But anyways, there's a name on that. This is the game. Thanks for playing. We'll see you next time on Dear Esther or something else. Ciao.